Today we're going to be looking at some silver Walking Liberty 50-cent coins, half-dollar coins that are worth money. So welcome back to Couch Collectibles. Hope you guys are having an awesome day as always. If you guys are new, feel free to check out all the other coin videos here on the channel. We're showing you guys what you can look for in coin collections that you may have inherited or coin rolls from the bank, in some cases even in your pocket change. So as always, let's just hop into this one. Alright, starting off first here with the 1935 D Mint Mark Silver Walking Liberty half-dollar coin. Again, like I always say in my Walking Liberty half-dollar coin videos, this is one of my favorite coin designs ever. This coin is the D Mint Mark, so as we look at the back, the reverse of the coin, and we zoom in there, you'll see that D Mint Mark there. The reverse of these coins is probably my favorite eagle design ever. This coin ended up selling for $23,000 because of the condition. This coin is graded by NGC at a mint state 67. That is what gives it all of its value. There's nothing wrong with the coin. It just got a very high grade, which means it's in very good condition. So if there's not many of these out there in this condition at a mint state 67 for the 1935D, then that's what will give it its value. It's supply and demand. You know, how many of these coins exist at this condition? So here's a good example to compare it to. The last coin sold for $23,000. This coin only sold for $100. And that's because the coin is graded at an AU 53. Same date, same mint mark, just different grades. And that's the difference in the values. Huge difference there. Here's another example of the 1935, but this is the no mint mark. So you would not have a mint mark on the reverse of the coin. It is a very high grade, graded at a mint state 68. 70 is the highest you can get. And this coin ended up selling for over $11,000. Now again, we'll compare that to another coin here in a minute. But this is a mint error coin here. This is a lamination taking place on the obverse of the coin. As we zoom in there, you can see it going all the way through the middle of the coin. This coin ended up selling for around $75. Graded at a mint state 63. Now we just looked at that 1935 that sold for $11,000 because of the mint state 68 grade. This coin graded at an AU 53 only sold for around 20 bucks. So big difference in values there based on the condition slash grade. Now here's a 1935S, again a high grade example of the coin, mint state 67 grade, sold for $41,000. Unbelievable, right? But someone is willing to pay that price, a top collector, in order to have this coin in their collection because they want the highest grade possible that they can get in their collections. And if there's only one or two of these out there that exist in this grade, that's what's going to give it its value. So supply and demand again there, 41 grand. If you compare it to this coin, which I'm totally fine with having in my collection, this coin only sold for around $55, graded at an XF45. Same date, same mint mark, S mint mark 1935, but we got one for $55, one for $41,000. That's the difference based on the grades of the coins. So grade population extremely important. Here are some other half-dollar coins that are worth money. Now, also for the 1942D, you want to look for a repunched mint mark. Here are a few examples of that. You can see how the D mint mark has been repunched. If you want to see your coins like this, you can get a USB coin microscope right now on couchcollectibles.com. Link is in the description below. Here is that 1942D that has that RPM, that repunched mint mark, and this coin here sold for over $185. And it also sold for that price because it is graded at a mint state 65 as well. The coin grading scale only goes up to 70. This is at a 65. Alright, so for the 1942, you also want to look for doubling. As you can see here on the outline of the face, the chin there, you can really see there on the neck, that is a double die obverse. So there's doubling taking place that's visible on the Liberty's chin, and the gown folds as well. So always be on the lookout for that. Here is that coin that has that double die obverse, and this silver half-dollar coin sold for over $140. Now, for the 1942, you also want to flip it over to the back on the reverse of the coin and look for doubling on the reverse as well. So we can see doubling on the lettering of the back of the coin. So here is a couple examples of that. This coin here is graded at an extra fine 45, so it's the lowest grade that we've looked at in this video. So it's not in the best condition, still a pretty decent coin, and it's awesome because it's got that double die reverse. Now this coin here sold for over $100. But if we look at the same coin that has a double die reverse that is graded at a mint state grade, a mint state 63, this coin sold for over $275. So $175 more just because of the condition of the coin. Here's a 1942 error coin. This is pretty cool here. This error coin here sold for over 760 US dollars. 760 bucks. Right now, if we look at the 1942 no mint mark, this is graded at about uncirculated 58. It only sold for $40. But if we look at the same coin, the 1942 no mint mark at the mint state grade, mint state 67, this coin sold for over $3,500. So $3,500 compared to $40, huge difference because of the grade of the coin. Now here is another error coin. This is a 1942 Walking Liberty half dollar that was struck on a 25-cent Planchet. So essentially this half dollar was struck on a quarter is the easiest way to explain it. It weighs 6.2 grams. As you can see, the whole design of the coin of the Walking Liberty half dollar does not fit on this coin Planchet, and this coin here sold for a whopping $13,000. That's right, $13,000. Could you imagine having that? That is crazy. Next up is a 1942 proof Walking Liberty half dollar. So this 50-cent piece here is pretty awesome. Absolutely love it. You can see how shiny it is, and the toning of it is, again, amazing. It is just incredible. This is by far the most valuable coin in this video. This half dollar coin sold for over $22,000. $22,000. Now if we look at the S, the 1942 S, here's an example of a 1942 S Walking Liberty half dollar that has the grade of an about uncirculated 58. This coin here only sold for a little over $30. But if again we look at the high graded version of the 1942 S, this is graded at a mint state 67, and because of that, this coin actually is the most valuable coin of the video. This coin sold for over $47,000. $47,000. I would imagine there are not many of the 1942 S graded at a mint state 67. That is incredible. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.